Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ogbanje Joseph. Please subscribe to my channel, share, like, as well as drop a comment on the comment section. So today we are looking at, international integration. International integration. Now, what is international integration? International integration can be defined as a process in which states enter into agreement in order to upgrade cooperation through common institutions and rules. Okay, now the objective of international integration could range from economic to political and to environmental. It is the process through which national states, okay, or it is a process through which states that voluntarily mingle, merge, and mix with other states so as to lose the factual attributes of sovereignty while acquiring new techniques for resolving, okay, conflicts among themselves. Okay, international integration is a worldwide phenomenon of territorial systems that increases the interactions between their components and create new forms of organization coexisting with traditional forms of state-led organizations, state-led organization at the national level. So it is actually a globalization process whereby a reduction of the emphasis on sovereignty and territorialization of states is actually emphasized. Now, in this case, it amounts to, to what extent a country is open to relationship with the rest of the world, and of course, is treated as a single partner country. So the term international integration refers to the intensifying of political and or economic processes of cooperation among states and other actors in the global arena. Okay, so it is actually the joining of individual states into a larger whole. Okay, it is a degree of integration. Now, don't forget that a degree of integration depends upon the willingness and the commitment of independent sovereign states, to share their sovereignty. Now, let us look at the rationale for international integration. Why do nations actually come together to form international organization? Why do countries why do countries come together to join an international organization? Now, don't forget that the rationale for international integration, are as follows. What are the rationales? The rationales are as follows. Number one, the strengthening of trade integration among states. Now, one of the reasons why countries come together, under international integration is because of trade. Okay, now international integration, emphasizes trade liberalization in such a way that trade can freely move in and out of member countries that belong to the international integrative outfits. That is actually number one. Number two, the creation of an appropriate enabling environment for private sector development. Now, international integration is one of the avenues that actually emphasize, private sector development and inclusion in the economy of states within that integrative outfit. Now, private sector actually is encouraged, at this level, okay, because the enabling environment is actually created for them to thrive. Okay, that is actually number two. Number three, the development of infrastructure programs in support of economic growth and integration. Okay, now infrastructural programs are actually supported, under international integration. Okay, because of course, the reason countries come together to form that unity or to form that integrative outfit is for them to actually join their hands together to build infrastructural facilities that will actually help them jointly and individually. Then number four is the development of strong public sector institutions and good governance. Public sector institution and good governance. Now, it is a function of international integration to actually come together, bring all states together in order for them to form public sector institutions, and of course encourage good governance. Like what Nepal is doing in Africa is actually one of those things that is encouraged under international integration. Then number five is the reduction of social inclusion and the development of inclusive civil society. Now, international integration actually encourages civil society organizations to actually be formed, okay, because it actually encourages inclusion, okay, it encourages inclusiveness, okay, and all of that. Then number six, contribution to peace and security in the globe. International integration actually, has at one of its functions as, a guaranteeing of world peace. That is, of course, striving for world peace and security. Now, that is why, international integration actually emphasizes what is known as collective security. Collective security is actually one of the things that brings about, global peace and security. Number seven is building of programs for environmental sustainability and protection around the globe. That is the building of programs for environmental sustainability and protection. Now, the global warming is actually, a major challenge to the world in general. One of the things that international integration actually does is to ensure that the challenge that actually comes with, global warming and of course environmental pollution and all of that is actually properly handled. Okay, it is under international integration that all of these are actually guaranteed. The next one is the strengthening of interaction among states of the world. Strengthening of interaction among states of the world. Now, one of the things that international integration does is to strengthen, interaction among states. Now, we have bilateral and multilateral, agreements. Okay, you have protocols, charters, you have, a lot of things, a lot of dialogues, and all of that nations actually come together to embark upon. All of these are actually guaranteed under international, integration, because interactions under international integration is actually encouraged, and countries are readily, open to interaction. They are open to neighborliness. They are open to, good relationship. They are open to, democratic, extension of, olive branch, extension of, of friendship, you understand, to one another. So international integration, okay, brings states together all the more, for the purpose of forming cooperation and, for the purpose of mutual benefit. Thank you very much.